stop scrolling for just one moment, because if you or someone in your family uses a free UK bus pass, what you are about to hear could directly affect your daily life. From this month, January 2026, there are quiet rule changes and important details that most people have not been properly told about, and if you miss them, you could find yourself paying for journeys you believed were always free. Many pensioners are already saying their pass did not work the way they expected. Others are only now realizing they may have to wait longer to qualify, and some are hearing rumors so frightening that they don't know what to believe anymore. The truth is, not everything you hear online is right. But not everything is safe either, and one small misunderstanding could cost you money every single week. In this video, I am going to explain exactly what is changing, what is not changing, and the one detail almost nobody is talking about that could catch you out when you least expect it. I will break it down in plain UK English, no complicated terms, no guessing, and no panic. So by the end of this video, you will know where you stand, what your rights are, and what you should do next. Please don't skip ahead, because the most important part comes near the end, and missing it could mean losing free travel without even realizing why. If this video helped you even a little, then this channel is honestly made for you. I don't rush. I don't confuse you with big words, and I don't hide the important details. I explain these updates slowly, clearly, and with respect, because I know these changes affect real people and real lives. Every week, I upload videos just like this, covering UK bus passes, pensions, benefits, and cost of living updates, so you don't have to worry about missing something important or falling for false rumors online. I will keep uploading on this exact topic as new rules, changes, and local updates come out. So if you want clear and honest information without stress, please subscribe now. It takes 1 second, it costs nothing, and it helps you stay protected and informed. This channel is for people like you, and I don't want you to miss the next update, so please easily subscribe and stay with me here. Many people across the UK woke up this month believing their free bus travel could suddenly be at risk, and that fear did not come from nowhere. Over the past few weeks, rumors, headlines, and viral posts have been spreading fast, claiming that from January 2026, the UK government has quietly changed the rules on free bus passes. Some people have heard that the pass might stop working in the mornings, others believe they will lose it unless they reapply, and some fear they may not qualify at all anymore. When information moves faster than facts, confusion grows, and for pensioners, disabled people, and low-income travelers, confusion can quickly turn into anxiety. That is exactly why it is so important to slow down, explain everything properly, and separate what is actually changing from what is not. So in this video, we are going to calmly walk through what these January 2026 bus pass changes really mean, who is affected, who is not, and what you need to do right now, if anything at all. First, let's talk about the free bus pass itself, because many people don't realize how it actually works. In England, the older person's bus pass is linked directly to the state pension age, not simply your age in years like it used to be many years ago. That means, as the state pension age rises, the age at which you qualify for a free bus pass rises too. This is not a brand new change created in January 2026, but January 2026 is the point where many people will start to feel its impact. From this month onwards, more people will discover that they must wait longer than expected before qualifying. If you were born in certain years and thought you would get your free bus pass at 66, you may now have to wait until 67. For some people, that 1-year delay feels small, but for others who rely on buses for shopping, hospital appointments, or visiting family, it feels like a big loss. Now, it's very important to say clearly that if you already have a valid older person's bus pass or a disabled person's bus pass, it is not being taken away from you just because it is January 2026. There is no national rule saying that existing passes are canceled, frozen, or switched off. If you are already eligible and already holding a pass, it remains valid as long as it is in date. A lot of panic online is coming from people thinking everyone must suddenly reapply or prove themselves again. That is simply not true at a national level. Councils still renew passes in the normal way when they expire, just as they always have. Another issue causing confusion is the old 9:30 in the morning rule. For many years, in much of England, free bus travel on weekdays was only allowed after 9:30 a.m. That meant pensioners who wanted to travel early for work, volunteering, or hospital appointments had to pay, even though they had a pass. Many people felt this rule was unfair, outdated, and even discriminatory. What has been happening recently and what continues into 2026 is that more local areas are removing this restriction. In places like Greater Manchester and other regions with new transport authorities, free bus travel is now allowed at any time of day. So instead of free travel being reduced, in many areas it is actually being expanded. This is a key point that many alarming headlines completely ignore. However, the reason people still feel worried is because not all areas are the same. Bus passes in England are part of a national scheme, but local councils and transport authorities are allowed to add extra benefits or keep certain restrictions. That means your free travel experience can depend heavily on where you live. Some councils allow free travel 24 hours a day, others still keep the 9:30 a.m. weekday limit, and some allow extra local routes that others don't. January 2026 does not bring a single nationwide rule that applies identically everywhere. Instead, it marks a period where local differences become more visible, and that can make people feel uncertain if they hear about changes happening elsewhere. There is also fear around the idea of residency checks or identity checks. Some social media posts have claimed that from January, bus pass holders must prove residency again or risk losing their pass. This claim has been checked and found to be false at a national level. There is no new UK-wide requirement forcing everyone to resubmit documents this month. Councils may still ask for proof if you move area, apply for the first time, or renew an expired card, but that has always been the case. Nothing new has been quietly added in January 2026 that suddenly targets all pass holders. Another change that is real, but often misunderstood, is the slow move towards digital options. Some councils are now offering digital bus passes that can be stored on a smartphone. This does not mean physical cards are being scrapped. If you prefer a card, you can still use one. Digital passes are optional, not compulsory, and are meant to make travel easier for people who want that option. No one is being forced to use a phone or an app to keep their free travel. It is also important to talk about disabled bus passes, because many disabled people worry they will be affected by age-related changes. Disabled bus passes are not linked to state pension age. They are based on eligibility criteria such as mobility, sight impairment, or other qualifying conditions. January 2026 does not introduce any new national rules removing disabled people from free bus travel. If you qualify now and your circumstances have not changed, your rights remain protected. So why does it feel like such a big issue right now? The answer is timing and trust. January is when many government-linked changes take effect, and people are already dealing with rising costs, energy bills, and food prices. When people hear words like rule change and urgent, they understandably assume the worst. On top of that, some online content exaggerates or simplifies complex policies to get attention, which creates fear rather than clarity. That is why it is always better to check official council information or reliable sources instead of relying on a single headline. What you should do right now depends on your situation. If you already have a bus pass and it is still valid, you do not need to panic or take immediate action. If your pass is due to expire soon, follow your council's normal renewal process. If you are approaching the age you thought would qualify you for a bus pass, check your state pension age carefully, because that now determines eligibility in England. And if you travel early in the morning, check whether your local area has removed the 9:30 a.m. restriction, because you may now have more freedom than before. One thing that has not changed is the importance of bus travel for millions of people. Free bus passes are not a luxury. They are a lifeline. They help people stay independent, connected, and active. That is why even small changes feel very personal. January 2026 is not about taking free travel away from everyone, but it is about a system slowly adjusting to wider pension changes and local transport decisions. Understanding that difference can help reduce fear and allow people to plan properly. In simple terms, free travel is not ending. Passes are not being canceled overnight, and there is no secret national rule removing your rights. The biggest real change is that some people will have to wait longer before qualifying, while others may actually gain better access due to relaxed time restrictions in certain areas. Everything else depends on where you live and how your local council runs its transport scheme. That is why staying informed matters. If you only hear rumors, you feel powerless. When you understand the full picture, you regain control. And this channel exists for exactly that reason. To explain these changes slowly, clearly, and honestly, without panic and without hidden agendas. If this information helped you, remember that many people still feel confused and worried, and sharing accurate information can make a real difference to their peace of mind. In this video, I'm going to explain exactly what is changing, what is not changing, and the one detail almost nobody is talking about that could catch you out when you least expect it. I will break it down in plain UK English. No complicated terms, no guessing, and no panic. So by the end of this video, you will know where you stand, what your rights are, and what you should do next. Please don't skip ahead because the most important part comes near the end, and missing it could mean losing free travel without even realizing why. If this video helped you even a little, then this channel is honestly made for you. I don't rush, I don't confuse you with big words, and I don't hide the important details. I explain these updates slowly, clearly, and with respect, because I know these changes affect real people and real lives. Every week, I upload videos just like this, covering UK bus passes, pensions, benefits, and cost of living updates, so you don't have to worry about missing something important or falling for false rumors online. I will keep uploading on this exact topic as new rules, changes, and local updates come out. So if you want clear and honest information without stress, please subscribe now. It takes 1 second, it costs nothing, and it helps you stay protected and informed. This channel is for people like you, and I don't want you to miss the next update, so please easily subscribe and stay with me here.